Good morning, this is Robert Jones with Sewn Leather. I'm also known as Beo-wulf on Bushcraft USA and eBay as well. Every now and then I get to do a real special leather project, and today I'm going to show you one that I just completed myself for a career Navy man. He was a boatswain's mate, and so they're often called boats. This particular boat stayed in for a career, and he retired as a Master Chief. And so, boats, I want to say I do appreciate your service. And when I heard about your project, I thought, boy, this is going to be a fun one. Boats still works on the seas down around the Gulf somewhere, and he's got this tool pouch with his tools. And I'll admit, I don't know much about these tools at all, but it was a real fun project. He sent me this with these tools in it, and he said this is just pretty much worn out. It was. I love to get a sheath that is used, and this one's been well used. It looks like made, repaired, whatever. So we got this, calipers. You know, they're supposed to fall apart like that, but that's no harm there. Always good to have a laugh on video. Multi-tool. It's a good Gerber, older Gerber, well used. Again, I love to see good, well used stuff. And looks like a Gerber gaiter. I could be wrong, but it looks like an old Gerber gaiter to me. Well used. And I told him, yeah, I'll make something really similar. I always try to tell people I'm not going to duplicate stuff because I don't want to do that, but do my version, but get it close. This doohickey right here had poked its way through, and oftentimes it was like that. So I wanted to put an extra special welt in for him down there to stop that. That should never happen again. But anyway, that's what he sent me, and it looks like it's been all over the world. It's been used a lot. Since the guy works on the water, I made him this. It's very similar. First thing I want to show you that I did, put him a couple holes here and here. And as to this distressed look or used look, it's really about the only trade secret I've got. I have come up with a special dye that, and a process I'm not going to say a whole lot about, but it looks old, and it looks sweated in. The oil is really good. So it's great protection. It actually makes things just a hair softer than other stains that I use. And so, you know, this looks like it's several years old. It might look almost as old as the original, but the original is just coming undone. So this is still nice and firm. It'll hold up. But anyway, I'll put everything back in there. And those calipers, it's going to take me a minute. Pop them together real quick. Like, I actually oiled them up a hair when I was doing all that. But anyway, calipers, this thing, knife, multi-tool. And boats, it's going to be a little bit stiff for a while. It should open up. The other one was pretty stiff as far as your tools. I mean, it's secure. If you find that it's a hair too secure, then take these things and just jerk them around a little bit. It's not going to hurt anything. It's not going to tear loose. If it ever tears loose, ever, and you think it's my fault, send it back. I'll fix it for free, but I don't think it's going to happen. So if you jerk them around a little bit, then you can loosen these pouches up. If you like it just like it is, then we're good. A couple of things special I did about this one. I don't know how tight you can get here. But I stitched this up nice and tight right here where my finger is. Came over a stitch. I'll try to hold it still. And went back down, so we got double stitching here. I like to throw a loop over where something ends here and here, and of course the same thing on the other side. But it's not even going to start coming loose like this one does. Nothing wrong with this. So anyway, got the extra welt down here. That is, I could put the calipers on it, but I'm not. That's 9/16, if not 5/8, right there. That was a booger to sew through. I sewed this up first to get it nice and tight. Obviously I had to sew this first because it's got an internal pocket, or that would make sense. I sewed that onto this back piece first, and I sewed this. Then I sewed these up, and I stopped it because the thread was so long, because that's just thick. I got some of the thickest leather I could. Then I went ahead and sewed this up. One thing I do want to say that I think is important on the working man sheath is that all the thread or all the string really needs to be subsurface, needs to be below the surface. And I pull my stuff tight. I actually have to put on gloves with the fingers cut out and pull. It's a 35-pound test, and I'm pulling on every single stitch. And you'll see on my work, even on the back, the stitches are subsurface. What happens if they're not? Like if you get a nice knife with a cheap sheath from a factory, you can feel those strings. Well, anytime there's friction over the years, that string is going to wear and it's going to break. Well, that shouldn't happen. These are nice subsurface, below the surface strings. So that really helps. Stitching came out really, really nice. Trying to think of anything else I want to say about it. I used my special oils, then I let it sit for a day, and then I hand rubbed it with neat's foot oil. I just pour some in my hand, let it sit in my hand like for a minute and warm up. Rub it all over neat's foot oil and just friction rub it with my hand, and that softened it up some more and protected it. So it should be very, very well protected. Shouldn't really need anything for a long time. If you get it wet, which I would think you may very well do, just let her dry and it should be okay. And if you find it starts getting a little bit hard and you want to soften her up, I think neat's foot oil is good, but there's other good things out there on the market. So again, Navy man still working out in the ocean. Not something I know a whole lot about, but I really enjoyed this. I hope it lasts you for many years. And one more time, I do appreciate your service. And we got a lot of people serving our country, both here and overseas, and we do appreciate that. I was glad to play my little part some years ago, just a real small part, but we got a lot of good people in service, and we're thankful to help them out when we can. So thank you, and that's all I got to say about that.